What's Up Food Podcast. Welcome to the What's Up Food Podcast.
White shirt, now red, my blood.
What's up, food? That's all we could afford to play without getting sued. So I can't even tell you her name, man, because I know there's a lot of fucking chismosos, bro. I can't really mention comedian names anymore because you guys go email them and tell them exactly what I fucking say. There's a lot of ratas, bro, who listen to the podcast. A lot of fucking mamilas, bro. A lot of levas, bro. A lot of people who just listen to the podcast just to go piss off another comedian, bro. Bro, let me tell you, man. If you're being mentioned here in this podcast, bro, you should be happy someone mentioned you, bro, in front of 75,000 people, bro. Yeah. Because you could be out there, bro, fucking walking down those fucking Echo Parks there like the Joker, all crazy and shit, like Willie Barcena. You know, tapping and shit, right here. We got Aida Rodriguez right here. Our guest, Momo Rodriguez, snuck in.
Again.
Eric Rivera right here.
What's going on?
Going the Muhammad Ali. Shout out to the guy from the Roots.
Roots of the
Fight, right?
Yeah.
Roots of Fight.
Hey,
it's okay we mess up his name. Not like he give anything for free ever.
No, he never does.
Ever. He just shows up and shit and takes all the weed from weed. That guy, what's that weed guy name?
Zeno.
We got Rodrigo right here with a little papador chilling, bro.
Bam.
Hey, I like that word you used, leva. What's that?
Leva.
That's a snitch?
I ain't no leva. Stop being a leva.
Oh,
I don't even know, man.
I like that word.
Sometimes, man, you could be a leva on another level. What? Play on words.
It's funny. I'm so confrontational. I'll say people's names,
You?
hoping that they go back and tell them, so I could punch them in the face. I said it, bitch. Pow.
Nothing but a bunch of keyboard warriors. Nobody's gonna throw down.
Nobody can throw down, bro.
A couple people.
And even if like a lot of these pussy ass motherfuckers, like they'll go at you and go like this, like. And then like they'll like hate on you a little bit or just say, oh, I don't think you're funny. And then you come back, well, fuck you, motherfucker, to follow me. I was only kidding, man. I'm a big fan. Oh, really, man? Well, you come at me like that, bitch.
Big fan.
But the best comment of the week of Twitter was Joey Coco Diaz. I'll repeat it right now. I'll just ask Rodrigo. Hey, what's up, Joey Diaz? This is Peter, man. I know you're going to be in my town. I wonder if I can get some free tickets.
What else you want? You want a steak dinner? A limo will pick you up? Wait right there. I'll be right there. The fuck out of here, dog.
A fool straight up asked her, what else you want? A fucking steak?
A limo ride?
People
wait
think,
right there.
People think they support it.
Oh, say it. Please say it.
People think they supported your comedy career by getting in free all the time.
Oh, my God.
We needed you, eh?
That just hurt my
You know, bro, let me tell you, bro, if you saw me at these Latino events that are fucking for free, you know, or charity events, you know, where the money's going, I don't know where it's going, but it's going somewhere. And then all of a sudden you got to pay. You never really supported me, motherfucker.
Yeah. Can't pay rent on the blast.
You were supporting yourself.
I did a whole video about it because I'm passive aggressive sometimes with the people that I know.
Let it out.
Hey,
Passive aggressive confrontation. No, what is it? Podcast?
I'm bipolar.
Nothing but right.
They go, I want
Joker over here.
I want to support you. I'm going to come to your show tonight. Can you put me on the list? That's not support. Support is buying a ticket to the show.
Girl, I got 4 tickets for your show for me and my parents. We can check you out.
I think they feel because they're paying for a 2-drink minimum, it goes to you or something.
That goes to the club, player.
You know?
And I'm going to get a shirt.
There's nothing free anymore, man.
No.
I don't think you can get into a movie for free.
Even if you get something
Unless
free,
you
it's not
snuck
free.
in.
But then you get a whole comedy show, sometimes for like $10, and you still want to ask to be on the list?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be leaving your house if you can't buy a $10 ticket.
Motherfuckers spend $10 at Starbucks.
Man, let me tell you, man, if people pay to go see Jose V's fucking Popusa show, bro, he should be paying for every other show, bro. Nobody complain about that show.
No, nobody
complain about fucking going into someone's backyard with a big ass, badass stage. You ever done that show?
No.
Explain that show
I
to
got
the
sick,
people.
dog.
Momo Rodriguez.
You pretty much go to Jose V's house. His mom makes a bunch of tamales and
Pupusas.
Pupusas or something.
Only
Well,
Popusas.
he changed it up a little bit, you know,
be lying,
supply and
dog.
demand.
I only been to 2 shows.
I mean, 2 shows, and then you pretty much have a backstage party with the stand-up.
What?
No, but
There's seats, right? And they're selling alcohol. See,
yeah, it's like all this stuff.
Do they pay you in food or
In
they
the
pay you
city of
money?
Linwood.
No, they'll pay you for gas.
Dude, you're making a killing
But
over there, dog.
They had like I went there once and they had like at least 125 people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of comedians, a lot of haters. A lot of pupusas being sold for $1, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people there, man. And you know how to give a cut to the club.
Yeah.
Just to your mom.
They make Salvadorian tamales, right?
Mom's getting a door
the
deal.
big old Salvador.
That's Rudy Ray Boss.
There's nothing
You ever
in
done that show,
my
Aida Rodriguez?
tamales, man.
I never get invited.
But I'm saying, if they paid for that Popusa event in where the Norwalk?
No, I think it was Huntington Park.
It's Linwood.
Like Jose V had a stage, man, with Jose V, and they were selling alcohol there at backyard, and everyone paid what, $5?
Yeah, like around there. I mean,
$5.
it was like great.
I would
It was
go
a
there
great
to
place.
eat.
Heck yeah.
Great
I
parking.
got sick.
Oh no, I don't want to eat that.
Uh-oh, there goes the Yelp review. 1 star, Rodrigo.
You know what's funny about getting sick? I was watching that Chaco Chronicles.
Oh, that's a good show.
Well, anyways, so the lady was talking like this. Pues mira, este lugar está a veces está muy, son los mejores tacos en Monterrey, porque por ejemplo, si quieres comer aquí, tienes que pagar 3 cosas. Está bien sabroso. Y no me enfermé.
Oh wow.
So,
Se lavan las manos.
he goes, that's how you know what restaurant is badass. Cuando digo la tira, ese restaurante está muy bueno porque siempre que he ido allí nunca me enfermo. So every time I go there, I've never been sick. Do you just talk like that, Aida Rodriguez?
No. But I.
Or you look for a stamp?
She
Or you,
I
looks for
date-
the A
You
on the
like
window.
I do that
DoorDash.
with men.
so they have
It's
an
all
A.
right. I didn't get sick.
Imagine if men came with approvals.
Yeah.
Ratings. Los
Well,
ratings,
I would have
güey.
never had a woman, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a D for effort.
I can't say that in Spanish because they'll judge me. Latinos are judgmental, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Not the ones right here.
Human nature.
Not these 4, but the ones that are
Nah.
listening, yes.
You give us a chance, we're gonna say thank
Bro,
you.
look at you. Want to see the judgmental? They're right there, fucking on YouTube, hating already.
Oh, is he speaking Klingon?
I'm over here talking
Ada's
shit
still
from my
not
mom's
right.
house.
Says Uncle Joey made her see that devil.
Oh, that's true.
What
'cause
the fuck, dog?
I went
Who
to the-
fucking saw me, dog?
I went to that podcast and I ate one of those candies by mistake. I was hungry, and I ended up in the hospital.
What the
Don't be lying.
I did. My son.
What did you eat? A star or a?
It was a star, and I'm
jumbo.
I'm hypoglycemic, so I hadn't eaten.
Are you sure it wasn't one of Joey D's boogers?
Hypoglycemic, bro.
No, man, my blood sugar drops and it's over, right? So I ate it, and they were laughing, right? And then I ended up I had to get 2 shots
was
because I had 2
powerful, I
panic
bet.
attacks. And he was like, "That happened to my wife." He laughed so hard, and I was like, "He tried to kill me."
Wow, man. You ever ate an edible?
Yeah, I ate it one time and fuck, man. It was bad.
Damn.
What happened?
It was at
Started putting iron on his jacket.
it was at that party, the weed party.
Oh, the one. The
Who weeded my
one that-
pool?
The one
Yeah.
that Rodrigo never get invited.
Yeah.
But you're invited
So
by
wait
Jeffrey
for my-
Burkhart.
Is
Yeah,
that
man.
it?
From my-
Papusa on Western and Sepulveda? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that shit scared me, man. I don't smoke weed. I never smoked weed. So that was the first time I actually had like some kind of a thing. And I remember I took it because my leg was hurting. I said, just take it and you'll relax. I ate the whole thing and nothing happened. An hour later, I remember I was washing the table in my house and then I started getting slower and slower. And then my wife was about to go to work.
It's
and
like
she's
a sexy
wash.
movie doing it in
Yeah,
slow-mo.
yeah,
I know what's going on.
Wax on, wax off.
And then
dog.
my wife's taking off to work, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, but what are the symptoms to a heart attack?" Because she's a nurse. And
You're beyond that,
and
eh?
she goes, I'm like, she's like, "Finally, it's time." And then she just walked
Finally,
over.
it's
She,
time. There it is.
she took off to work, and then I'm just sitting there, and I couldn't get up for like about 6 hours, and I saw
Normal, right?
2 seasons of The Crown on
I
Netflix.
just
bro.
was gonna say I ate the table. eh?
No, but it was
When I came to, the table was gone.
still scrubbing. It was scary, bro. It was for me. It was the.
Jesus of the
But I had like a panic attack.
You should have watched 2 seasons of Cobra Kai, dog.
I wish I was. That was. Listen, I watched
That's
it.
a
You want
badass.
Cobra Kai?
I'm sorry. I love
All right,
my
man.
brother.
God, dude.
Me and my brother.
I don't
are
care about the
karate
glycerin
kids.
stuff no more, right?
Yeah.
Cobra Kai.
Dude.
I watched. I'm sorry. Listen, my
You
brother.
know what Cobra Kai is?
I saw the first season. I haven't seen the
Alright.
second season
Oh
yet.
God,
man,
dude.
let me tell you, I was so happy that it was there. My brother was visiting, and we binge watched. We didn't go anywhere. He sat on the couch and watched it with me. I love it. And we watch dance movies too. That's our thing. We don't want to see Channing Tatum cry. We want to see him pop lock. Like,
Okay.
Man, so you ever had, that was your first edible in a while? Or
that was it. I never. No, I don't do edibles. I can't. I smoke weed. Like I'm not gonna act like I don't. I can smoke weed, but the edibles I can't. That's for.
Yeah, that shit fucking
That's for the
metabolizes
G's.
through your
You went to the
fucking
hospital
liver.
and what happened? You had too much sugar?
They said I had 2 panic attacks. I got 2 shots.
That happens.
They said my heart rate was like out of control, so they held me in for observation. My son called Joey like my father, and he was like, "What did you give my mother?" And Joey thought it was so funny. He was so respectful. He was like talking like to my dad. He was like, "I'm so sorry."
It was the Jolly
Omar."
Rancher.
Yeah, but he was very like, and he felt so bad. He called and checked on
That
me.
sucks, dude.
I was high for 2 days though.
Damn.
I didn't watch The Crown. No.
It was a good show, man.
Even
table?
people that
She
smoke
watched-
weed,
she watched
the wrong
Eagles
edible,
High,
and they'll
season
fuck you
1 and
up.
2.
Yeah.
They said I was spinning around in circles saying, "I'm a happy girl. I'm a happy girl." For real. They said I stood in the corner of my building. And then that's when my son was like, "She's going to lose her mind. We better take it."
Mom is happy.
active.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't know how people can do that.
I couldn't move.
Every now and then I fuck myself up on an edible.
Because he says they do. They go to see how high they can go with the milligrams.
Yeah.
Right? I can't do that. I'm like, you guys are trying to die. They're sweating. Their eyes are going back.
They're out of shape also, though. So that place is hard
One
with
more. It's
Leah's
like a workout.
Leah's farts and shit.
I lost 2 pounds.
No, but I'm like, Lee, are you okay? His eyes are rolling in the back of his head. He's sweating. He's like, "I'm fine." And I'm like, no, he's not. They're just gonna explode one day.
To the moon, Alice.
Yeah. No, I had a panic attack, and then I called my wife, and she's like, "Stop, leave me alone. I'm at work. Call your mom." So I called my mom, which is the worst thing to do when you're an edible, bro. Because I realized I was calling my mom. So the first like moment of the conversation, I was like, she's like, "Hello," and she goes, I forgot, like, I can't tell her. And I was like, "¿Qué pasó?" And just quiet for like 20 minutes. And then she called my wife, and then they all called me, and everyone's to my house, bro. And they just see me there just sitting on the couch, couldn't move. Like, and then that's when a panic attack came, and I said, "You know what, never again touching this shit." And all I ate was, I think it was 10 milligrams.
It was like an intervention, huh?
It was an intervention. It was 10 milligrams. And my mom already, "It is marijuana." All this shit came out of nowhere. But the thing is, I couldn't take is how jittery I was for like about 2 days.
Fucking jittery, eh?
Is that normal?
Momo, put your hand on at that. At that. Damn, bro, you could be a hand model, bro.
Thank you.
Anybody told you
No
that
labor.
before?
No labor, bro.
Bro, you got your hands look fucking like your hands belong on me, bro. You should have these hands, bro.
I should.
Like his hands are like fucking like
Pretty.
hand model.
Snatch
George
your
I
Costanza
ass.
did my
over
nails.
here,
I got to
right?
do it for Halloween.
He said, "Those
do your
hands
nails?
should be on me."
Yeah, those are lady hands, huh?
Do you ever dress up for Halloween?
I have.
What's your like the wildest Halloween costume you ever had?
I don't know if I've had a wild one. Like, I don't do the wild ones. I was a butterfly one time.
She was a
Badass.
sexy Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That's
I
what.
was Bloody Maria the other
Never
day.
like a Catwoman.
You
or
a
nothing?
fool? Eric Estrada?
Nah, now I dress up because I got the kids, so we do like family costumes. Like we did Ghostbusters last year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, stuff like that. But my mom wasn't gonna buy us those costumes with the little plastic mask. I always
we
wanted
never
that.
had
Never had
those.
those.
Suffocating those.
Yeah.
We used to make our costumes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did your mom ever make a costume?
She made me one year Judge Ito from the O.J. Simpson trial. I was in 7th grade.
That's a creative ass costume.
It was
Oh,
7th
you
grade.
guys probably EATO.
Ito.
That is gangster.
Judge
Mom, I want to be Batman. You're gonna be a judge. You look like Ito.
So what did that consist
Stop
of?
eating.
It was
Did you find a black friend to be OJ?
yeah, no. It was
Or a lady to be
uh-huh.
Marcia Clark?
it was a graduation robe we got at the thrift store, like a black one, and then she pretty much put like eyeliner and make me look Asian.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I went in there Asian face.
Momo can never run for office because that picture will pop right up.
It's circulating. Yeah, I went as judge. And, I didn't know who he was. I mean, we knew who he was, but I didn't really know. Everybody
He
was
can't
laughing.
run for office. He can't host the Oscars. He can't do
No
anything.
SNL. You
Culturally
done.
appropriating over here.
What do
very
you do? What
inappropriate.
about you?
You look more like that guy fucking, that inspector guy from the 60s, how with that Asian face.
Which one?
I forgot his name, but someone in the movie. Charlie Chan, bro.
Should go for him this year. No, and then you know.
Me, I dressed up like the Hulk, bro. With Lisa, she was She-Hulk. But then my fucking green makeup started peeling off because I have no muscles. So she looked like a jalapeno.
It looked like you were turning back.
I was turning bad, bro.
It was like a
both.
chile
I
torreado.
looked like a roasted jalapeno at the end of the day. On the way, but I was
Chile ancho.
badass. I was at the I used to
funny.
go to the West Hollywood Christmas parade where everybody goes.
Yeah.
Not just gays. But on the way out, bro, I saw a guy dressed like Venom, and he was just a regular African American dude, but he put all black makeup on himself, real shiny, and a white thing right here, and he just had black Speedos on, and it was just his whole body. He was muscular, perfect Venom ever.
This is wait. Where's the camera?
The camera's right here, over there.
Oh, this is to the person who just said Ida Rodriguez. Yuck. Eat 3 dicks. That's how I feel about my trolls and my haters. They feed my soul. They make me happy.
On the internet at his mom's house.
I name all my tacos after my trolls, and then I eat them.
What was that?
What up?
What's the name? You say you tweet a lot?
I do. I talk a lot of shit.
You do? You? Eric?
Not so much. I'm more
Oh
on Instagram
my
and Facebook.
God,
I
yes,
tweet.
you
No,
do.
I don't tweet as much because it's crazy.
He's a troll on Twitter.
I bother you.
You bother a lot of other people. There's some showrunners who you've made their lives impossible.
I gotta call them out.
Yeah, you got to do.
They all want
Yeah.
they all want diversity, but they're not doing it.
I
You
talk
gotta
shit.
call 'em out.
What?
They all say they want diversity, but they don't do it. So you gotta
Right?
call them out.
That's true.
Every time you go into a meeting, we want to do a Latino show. We really want to tell the Latino story.
Fool pops out of a wall.
And then they're like, we think that Katherine Heigl should be the lead.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that?
The lady from Grey's Anatomy. La Gringa.
Oh yeah, or they might go like this. Yeah, but that guy's never really been a showrunner before. We're gonna throw this white guy in to supervise,
Just support him, help him out.
Show you guys a way.
show him how to save money. Who saw the Rudy Ray Moore movie with Eddie Murphy?
I saw it.
I
All
did,
of 'em.
man.
Hell yeah, bro. Do it yourself, huh?
That's every Latino comic. That whole story.
Hell yeah,
Seriously.
bro. As soon as we put a taco shop, bro, it's on. But we don't need primos out there, bro.
Primo.
We need more guys who like the guy who wrote Taco Shop, bro. What's his name?
I don't know.
Spider.
Oh.
Oscar Cunho.
Oscar. Or Torino.
Oscar Torino and
like that.
Rick Nava.
Nájera.
Nájera.
Everybody wrote that movie, man. That was the movie that I wasn't casted on. They had me go. They had me read. They had me do all this shit. They had me do rewrites. And then when it came time to casting, they never called me back. So I'm glad I wasn't in that movie.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah, it was
We're
hard.
still waiting
King
for
B.
Sons of Panzas, bro. Whatever they call it.
Telling you, bro. Once they wrote a rat in.
We're still waiting for Tons of Anarchy, bro.
Oh, bro, that one, man. That one has been like, it's gonna be my Dolomite.
Might as well, right?
Might as well,
Play,
yeah.
play that shit El Pino, bro.
Pino.
Oh, yeah.
How
the-
many
the
seasons El
Superbad.
Pino have, by the way? 500, 600, 700?
I don't know.
You never been there?
No.
All right. Move on.
I love this podcast.
What's up, Fool Podcast, people?
I don't feel pressure at all.
Shout out to all the people from out of town. You know, it's funny when we used to have the call in, people will call in and ask us questions, and the people who are listening from like England or
Hello, Mike.
Ireland, they start talking like us. Yeah, man, and I really love being a podcast, fool. I really love it, fool. Oh yeah, man.
Well, you coined that phrase though. Everybody, when you hear that, you think about you. That's your thing. What's
You
up?
coin put Ada in the show.
Put her.
Ponla.
Ponla. Aida. My name ain't Ada.
I always say Aida.
You know how to say my name, but you know,
Ada.
yeah, there's only a few comedians I can speak Spanish to that are Latinos
Bro,
that understand. My
When first time I saw her, like, and I know that, like, oh yeah, she's cool. She remembers me.
Uh-huh.
We were doing a show. I think I don't know, Kevin Hart or JB Smooth, Comedy Central,
Wow.
and it was all black fools, dog.
What up, dog?
Like they call up, bro. They dug up fools.
I bombed. That really bombed.
They dug up fools, bro. Like from New York, flew them out. Not to say that we don't got no black fools out here, but we got a lot of black fools out here.
Shucky ducky.
Cool Bubba Ice.
Cool
Remember?
Bubba Ice. And there's a fool name they call Smoke. You say you know him, right?
Smokey, yeah.
Smoke. Yeah, from New York. Yeah. And a guy named Hot Sauce from St. Louis. That was his name, man. His whole act was, you know something? I put a little hot sauce in it.
They asked me one time, do you want to do this show? I said, who's on it? They were like, Food Stamp, Red Bone. It was like, those are the...
Capone. Everything. All the names rhymed. I think.
I always hate those names because I'm like, what'd your mama call you? Because I don't feel
Ham-bone.
comfortable calling you this name.
Your little black ass over here.
Bro.
And I got some Latino comedians that got those names.
Same thing.
How about
bro,
Alex?
Chema.
The Spigger.
But Redbone is white.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I don't know Redbone.
he's white. He's a white.
He's not even
comedian.
like
I think
know
he's,
Red
he's from
brother.
the Midwest.
I know like the white comment. Redbone.
Snow Cone.
Snow Cone.
yeah.
Gary Owens.
There was a white
Nisha
dude
or
in New
Nisa
York.
or Nima.
A white dude in New York, he used to go by Sauce, and then he started trying to go mainstream, so he went back to his real name, David
Ketchup.
Foster. And we were like, wait a second, you just
Foster
changed your name?
sauce.
You just
Speaking of names, we're going to have Alan Cummins on the show.
Oh, nice.
My dog. Detroit's.
Huh?
Detroit's.
Cunningham.
finest.
Oh, I thought
AC.
Also
I
previously
was
known
thinking
as
of
AC.
that British actor.
What's the
Felipe is expanding. Alan Cummings.
Hello, I love to
Oh,
be
that's
on
right,
the
the
show.
actor. We got Momo Rodriguez over here, man,
That's
wearing
good.
a billboard and shit.
You got all the Latino
He's
trinkets on your
sponsored by
profile.
everybody.
Everybody, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I have a jacket, bro, and I have a bunch of stuff too, bro. Right here, I have a flag, and it's looking like a Native American flag, but it's all United States, and it has I speak Spanglish.
See, I'm gonna start
It is
just
awesome.
selling property on this jacket, man.
That's
Look at that.
terreno right
like-
there.
It's terreno right
Like a
here.
NASCAR jacket.
I got about 4 acres of Momo's jacket right now. I'm doing good in life.
How much does it cost for me to put
Why
my
not, bro?
podcast on the back?
Pockets in the back. That's prime space right there. I'm gonna start selling
This
property.
still has a cochinito on
I gotta
there.
go cheat.
Jimmy Masala, bro, wants to light up the back of Life Factory, bro.
Oh yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Why not, bro? Everybody giving away their shit for free.
Yeah.
Every time you fucking like, oh man, you eat at a shitty restaurant for the first time, but you like their bagels. But all you get is bagels inside, so you go like this. Yeah,
Take a
bagels
picture.
here at
Oh
the
my
had a
Taj
good-
Mahal.
Yeah,
You're
no,
doing
no.
it for free, bro.
Doing it.
Yeah, that's
I
why
had a
they
great
do
iced
the
tea at this place. Fucking delicious iced tea.
Hilarious, dog. Because a lot of people only put their drinks, but they
Yeah,
don't put
they
their
don't
whole
put the
meal
food.
because they can't afford the whole fucking shit.
Yeah.
Coño, ¿qué te está
I just came here to charge.
pasando aquí?
Well, they keep it real. Listen, motherfuckers. I came here to charge my phone. Tell me to leave. They kick my ass out.
They got the best electricity
Don't
right
let me
here.
plug in my fax machine.
Somebody was like, I'm going to put this in here. 'Cause I'm going to at them. And I'm going to get a deal out of this.
Oh yeah, you do.
For real, man.
Sure.
You get a free iced tea out of that shit,
We're
man.
gonna
Right
get
away.
15% off.
Just tag it. I always.
Bro, be
I
up
always
to like
go.
Star Jones, get kicked out of the View and shit.
No, bro.
For fucking
Oh, I
plugging the whole
forgot.
fucking wedding.
I forgot.
Bro, Star Jones was on the View going like this. Yeah, man, my wedding on the 15th, man. We got the final arrangement from Julio and on Figueroa, and our catering is gonna be done by Veganitos. You know, everybody. But if I tell her, man, let me say, man, why are you promoting your whole wedding?
I thought you were gonna sell tickets.
By Guisados.
They made
on
a show
Sunset.
about her promoting that show called Yes, Say Yes to the Dress.
We're gonna have vegan greens.
That's a good idea.
Bro, they
man.
told her to get out of that shit, bro.
Make sure you get them tickets at brownpaperbag.com.
She was promoting everything, bro. Like it was part of the show. Yeah, and man, for those of you who are trying to get find lodging, you know, we made a deal with Holiday Inn in Wilmington.
Like she's inviting everybody on TV.
Nails by Rita.
She
Make-
married
make sure-
that gay guy.
Then they got divorced. Yes,
Make sure you use promo
she
code Star
married the guy
Jones.
that Star Jones married
Yeah.
ended up being a gay dude. It's found him
Wow.
cheating, bro.
See what happens with 90 Day Fiance?
Oh, God.
Gay
Yeah,
gay guy from West
He was,
Hollywood.
He goes, check me out at Jimmy John's.
That makes me laugh so hard because she was doing product placement on The View.
She invented product placement, bro.
Pobrecita.
Wow.
Pobrecita.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
That was her
hey,
love.
rest in peace to Pops, John
Yes.
Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon,
Yeah.
bro. I heard that boy had
Bang.
that crooked ass feet, dog.
Coordinates.
Crooked ass feet.
He had a bit about I don't know. I can't do his voice, but he had a bit about like the older you get, the more crooked your feet get. So his toes must have been jacked up, bro.
Happens when you put on women's shoes, right?
No, in tight shoes.
Why? It's funny that you
No,
asked
man.
the question and
Tight
you looked
shoes.
at Momo.
Look at nobody else. Momo,
I'm
Get
like,
bunions
I'm
and
serious.
shit.
Maybe a tear comes out of my eye too. So
Momo, you got something to tell us?
right now, bro.
Yeah,
love
the
you back,
feet
Marcus.
bind.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said free Willie Barcena.
Did they lock him up?
Where is he?
No, he's
Yeah,
out
last
there.
time I was here, you gave us he was gonna go to trial.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
I guess it did.
Was
We
it?
never really went back on it.
I'm so behind on the Willie Barcena business.
I think Carlos Oscar wants to be a public defender.
I told you when he kicked me out of his house, right? I told you that story.
No, you didn't. Please.
We went to
tell.
you had a place Barragans or Barragans, whatever.
Barragán,
Barragán,
He had a
bro,
show
good
there,
place,
and
bro.
me and Rick Nahara and Willie were going to go to Sacramento the day after. So he's like, let's go to Willie's house and then just work on material. We go to Willie's house. Willie invites us. He has a bonfire outside like always,
Bonfire for
Yes.
writing, huh?
right? And we're out there, and I'm
Started
like,
the fires.
and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go home because I'm not gonna have time to make it back to Norwalk. He's like, you know what? You can sleep in my house. You already have your bag. Let's just go to Sacramento tomorrow morning. So that night we're outside, and I see his window flickering in the bathroom. I'm like, hey, what's in your window, bro?
A ghost.
He's like, is your house haunted? And he looks at me and goes, get your fucking fat ass out of my house. And I'm like, but I'm supposed to spend the night here, bro. He's like,
And that's where para gordo or para gordo normal activity was born.
no, he's like, keep me out of the
Fucking
house.
sorcerer right here,
He
bro.
told me, get the fuck out. And I'm like, but where am I gonna go? And Rick looks at me,
Fantasma, eh?
and I'm looking at Rick like, Rick, I'm gonna go to your house, right? Well, I don't know if I have room. So
Doesn't he live in a fucking mansion?
yeah, so I sleep in the bus station that night. That morning, I go from the bus
Fucking
station
Joker, eh?
to the airport. I get to the airport
You're
and I
such a
see
Spaceland dog.
And I see Willie coming towards me with this coffee and a smile, and he goes, "Hey, Mom, we gotta be more positive, man." First thing he said to me,
Like he forgot about the whole
forgot everything that
thing.
happened.
Wow.
Fuck it, that was a
Wow, you have to be more positive, but he kicked your ass out.
It's
That's what I mean,
that, it's that evil little eye, man.
yeah. And then when we get to Sacramento, his whole bit's about Ghost, a whole set.
You wrote, bro.
I inspired him that night, bro.
You're a ghostwriter, eh?
True story.
Get back to our guest, bro.
This fool said, "Get your fat ass out of my house."
That's-
Where
that's-
is he? I haven't seen him in
Oh,
so
Willie?
long.
He
man.
goes, man.
Yeah.
He's
He's
hiding
in a
from the
cryo
law.
chamber right
Yeah.
now.
One time he actually instigated me to get fired from a gig. Joey Medina hired me to go do El
That was
Paso.
the first mistake. I'm just kidding. He's good.
He hired me to go do the punchline over there the comic strip in El Paso.
Bart Reed.
Right? So he's like, listen, you're gonna go over there. I'll give you $200, but you got to pay for your own way in the Greyhound
For guest spots or
for a
what?
guest, or just to open up for him to feed.
$80, right?
So he's like, no, I'll give you $200 for the whole gig, but you got to get yourself to El Paso. Go on the Greyhound, it's cheaper for you. So I go, I'm all excited.
Wait, how was he getting down there?
That already
He's
sounds
flying
good.
over
Fool
there.
took the
Okay.
feature money too?
Yeah.
What a snake.
Look, I'm gonna give you $100.
So
you
I'm-
got to get down
well,
there.
it was
on
my
a-
first gig. It was my first, roast. So I was excited about it. I didn't mind.
Before Momo continues, let me tell you something about me. I have never told the owner after every week when we get paid, he goes, Felipe, you want the whole check or should I just pay the guys normally how supposed to pay everybody? The opener gets this and the feature gets that. And he goes, nah, man, you do what you got to pay them what you're supposed to pay them. He goes, oh, why would you ask? He goes, because sometimes the headliner just keeps the whole thing and gives them $100 each.
Wow.
I said,
Yeah,
well,
that's
that's
true.
fucked up.
I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty.
that's what happens.
So what happened to you?
So yeah.
They give you just a fucking dinner of the night?
No, he said he gave me $200, and he's supposed to that also include my, he says I'll take care of your room next door to the club, and then you gotta pay for yourself to get to El Paso. So take the Greyhound. I'm gonna fly, so you just take go a day before. So I do the whole thing. I'm excited about it. I tell this to Rick and to Willie Barcena because I was working with Willie on something, and Willie goes, "Wow, so you're gonna let him do that to you?" And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's great. I'm glad Joey's the first guy to give me an opportunity, so I'm really grateful for this. He's giving me a chance. Well, yeah, but that's like, fuck, man.
Perfect victim, huh?
And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, but were you happy about it? Well, I'm not happy. I'm not really making any money. I'm going to lose money. So then the next day, he goes and tells Willie, hey, so Momo complain about your gig that you're giving him, bro.
Oh, Willie told Joey.
Willie told Joey.
Yeah.
So Joey gets pissed, sends me a text, says, hey, man, I think I found somebody else for that gig. And then
Sabotage.
At that time, Joey was running the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
So I was like not booked for like fucking a whole year.
You never call those two fools up and go, hey, I'm hanging out with George Lopez now. Eh?
No.
Bro, you should explain yourself, and tell them, you're wrong, bro. I'm not complaining about anything.
I told him that, but he didn't give me a chance. He did it behind my, he didn't want to talk to me about it. He didn't confront me. It wasn't until like a year later at a Christmas party, the Laugh Factory told me, hey, I just want to get things out of the way. The reason I canceled you that day was because I heard you weren't happy the way I was giving you an opportunity. And then it's funny, after we were all friends again, he gave me the following month another gig in El Paso.
$150.
For $150. No. For doing the same thing. And I did it.
And all the airplane peanuts you could have.
I was grateful for him, but I just didn't like the way they were instigating against each other, like just trying to pick up.
Damn, bro. Imagine if you're a female comic, you wouldn't even be in this conversation, bro. It'll just be like, oh, I just never got booked.
Yep. That's
Or
how
come on the gig.
Right?
and
Like,
stay in my
there's no.
room.
Oh, yeah.
There's no. You ever been in a situation with a headliner saying you gotta stay in my room? Ada, what's
Oh
up?
yeah.
Tell us.
Absolutely.
Who
yeah.
was it? Give us names. Nah, but what happened, bro?
No,
I mean,
it was
miss.
a big comedian who told me that.
No,
he
what
just said,
happened?
if you want to go on the road with me, you have to stay in my room. And I was like, I'm good.
Were you
And you know
taller
who
than
was
him?
there? I didn't go. No, Brandon T. Jackson was there. Like he started
That
laughing.
fool got fat, huh?
Did he?
He got crazy.
Yeah, he's on Vlad TV, like saying like why he's not in the
Fucking
industry
good story,
anymore.
dog.
Oh,
But
Brandon.
it looks totally different, man.
Brandon lost his mind.
Yeah,
I did a
Hollywood
project with
done
him, and he
fucked that
started.
little homie.
He started losing his mind.
Bro, I saw him on TMZ, and he was like,
Oh,
there was a woman there, and he was having beef with Cat Williams, and then that girl stopped him, like put her mouth on him to not say anything.
Wow.
But that guy, man, like he did comedy for the he was on that teenage kid tour with Juan Garcia, and then like
What happened to Juan?
Well, I don't know, man. Juan Garcia one time told me that guy was trying to hire him to write, and I think that's when he was going crazy.
Wow.
He tried to hire Juan Garcia.
He hired me to write for him.
He blew up like
Brandon?
that, though, bro. He blew up like this. Like he did we know how everybody does a showcase on Tuesday nights. As he was there, I don't know if it was CAA or YA or fucking
AUL,
AAA. Somebody
AAA.
picked him up and put him in that movie lottery ticket first, and then he was in
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, he said that. He said that the other day on TMZ. He was like, I was just doing a set, and I got discovered that, and it was at a comedy club. It was CAA. He said.
Wow. Yeah, no, I did a project with him, and I
I was
knew he
still
was
waiting for that moment.
I knew he was losing his mind when he was like, "I'm doing this new clothing line. It's a Jesus clothing line." I was like, "What?"
Wow.
Jesus always saves your man when you need
I was
money.
like,
He's
"Huh?"
an Israelite.
Yeah, but he was showing us the clothing, and it was like
Wow.
long shirts from men with like the little gold
Wow.
here. And he was like, "What do you think?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm not
Give me
buying
two,
that."
my man.
Let me get some of that bloodstain one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Could be the Cat Williams version.
Yeah, I didn't get booked at Bart Reed's club anymore
What happened?
because they found out that I wasn't a Republican, and I was like, what gave
We're
you
not
the
Republicans.
impression that I was? Yeah,
but he is.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, the son was the one that told me, oh, they found out that you like Obama.
Oh, we don't
What were,
want
you
my
saying
G.
what were you saying on stage, though?
No, I didn't talk about. I don't.
She
talk
had an
about
I
politics.
Heart Obama shirt on.
No,
And
I
they
didn't
kicked
even
her off
talk
the
about
show.
that. No, I didn't even talk about that on stage.
Cause he got mad at another
Funny.
comedian, Angel Salazar, the great Angel Salazar.
Oh, check
it
it
out.
out.
And I guess he did a show in El Paso, but not at his club. And he's like, "Hey, I don't understand. He doesn't book me at his club no more. He says he's a Republican. I thought Republican stands for free enterprise."
But what happened to Juan Garcia? He doesn't do stand up anymore.
Yeah, I see him do a couple here and there.
I haven't seen him in so long. I forgot about him.
You know, we're not,
That's a
we're not,
Nene, the little one, right?
we're not exactly in a huge supply. We're not exactly wanted by the clubs.
Who is we?
Where did you start?
Oh, Latinos in LA. I started here. Oh no. Listen, that Donald Trump effect is real. It's affecting the comedy clubs.
It is.
They don't want.
They don't want both people. They don't want people talking about him or not talking about him.
Yeah.
But if you look at the lineups, it's all like a lot of those clubs is a bunch of white guys.
Very Caucasian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Jesus Trejo in there.
Yeah, he's
They sprinkled him in once in a while.
sprinkle him in just to get,
Jesus Trejo's in there sometimes.
to keep the
I
chefs.
always love when they post like, "We had a great lineup," and it's all white faces. You're like,
Yeah. The
He
Los
killed
Muertos
it on his
special.
Comedy Central special. He's a genius.
I could call in, but I don't call in.
Uh-huh.
But I do Sam Tripoli's show.
Okay.
I'm usually the only Mexican there. Chorineo Garcia shows up and takes all the weed from the weed maps.
Sam has gotten really vocal on
He's
Twitter.
crazy, right? But he had a podcast about craziness, right? What they call it? Tinfoil hat. I finally get
Conspiracy, right?
it. Yeah, conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that.
You have
on-
conspiracy theories of your
I have
own?
some of 'em.
Let's see.
I will never sign an organ donor card.
They sell that shit.
I think so.
So what George Collins said, bro, you get in a car accident, they're looking for parts.
Yeah. I'm never signing one of those.
They want mine, bro. I'm all fucked up.
I don't know. You might have some good parts in there.
Might have some good.
You can advertise them on your jacket.
Just outline them and sell them on. Patch them on.
So you started in
I
LA.
believe they do that.
But where you from though?
Miami.
New York, Miami?
Yeah, I grew up in Miami.
Hialeah?
No, Hialeah though. My mom lived in Hialeah for a little bit.
Damn.
Not my style.
That's where they built the Miami Dolphins Stadium. No, the fucking Marlins.
Yeah, Hialeah.
Great
Miami.
Bro, you know, like you've been there, right? You know where they built that, where the Marlins play at?
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice? They didn't build a fucking parking lot for that stadium, huh?
It was. I don't think it was properly thought out.
It
that
was not.
No.
Because when I went to the game, it was like Where's the parking? Well, you gotta look for a house they're gonna let you.
Calle
And they
Ocho.
go,
Yeah,
$85 to
and
park
people
there. 100
charge you.
Fuck yeah.
But they used to do that
They don't
around
give
the
a
Orange Bowl.
fuck about their grass.
They do in the Orange Bowl too.
Yeah.
That's a hustle in Miami. It's people, they rent out their lawns for people to park in for events. It's like it's been going on for a long time.
Well, God bless
And they
them.
do $85 is right.
Well, your parents hustlers? They sold.
My
your mom?
father got deported, so I didn't grow up with my dad.
Where'd he go back?
To the Dominican Republic. So
Damn.
I didn't grow
So
up.
you have Dominican, have Republican?
half Puerto Rican. I ain't nothing, no Republican. But I got, he got deported 3 times.
Damn. Canijo.
God.
Atrás.
What does that mean? I like these words, man. And I'm going to be saying shit and offending people. Not
Oh, that's
knowing
beautiful.
it.
That's good.
I haven't heard that word in a long time. Sometimes I hear a Spanish word I haven't heard in a long time. It makes me laugh. Like canijo.
Tornillo.
Canijo means what?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That's a great word. I like that.
Torpe.
The
Torpe.
fuck is that?
I don't even know. I just hear people say.
Torpe means like,
Torpe.
dude, dork, you stupid idiot.
You know, like Puerto Ricans and Cubans, they have bad
Coño.
words, right? That it's bad, like bicho is a bad word
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico, and in Cuba it means bug.
Ooh.
It means dick to Puerto Ricans.
What is?
Bicho.
Bicho means dick in Puerto Rican?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Tenía
bad
un
word.
Tenía un
bichote ese
I love
ese
all-
señor.
I love all those words, bro.
That
Tenía
sounds
un
like a French
pe-
pastry.
Tenía
Bicho.
tenía un pene.
Un pedacito de ese
bicho.
bicho.
I have a cousin. I got a
How
cousin.
if I
named
say my
Bicho.
joke like that? Tenía un pene, un bicho.
And bollo, like
No era bicho, pero un
Cubans
pene.
say, Puerto Ricans say un bollo de pan, which means a loaf of bread, and bollo means vagina in
Un
Cuba.
bollo de
A
pan.
loaf of
A mí me
vagina.
gusta el bollo, coño.
We have
Tenía
so
un
many
bollo de pan,
words.
era pan bimbo.
Even Cubans call vagina papaya.
Yeah.
There's so many Puerto
papaya.
Ricans
That
call
sounds
it
good.
What about like,
Papaya.
what about la gran puta? Who's this lady?
Salvadorian, bro.
hijo de, in Puerto
That's
Ricans.
Salvador-
Puerto Ricans too.
Hijo de la gran
Hijo de la
puta.
gran
I thought it was
puta.
Salvadorians.
No, Puerto Ricans too.
Sí, hijo de la gran puta. For us, it's hijo de la chingada.
Yeah, we heard that one. That sounds effective. Cubans curse really well, though. Me cago en la recontra coño de tu madre. And I'm like, wow.
I don't know what that means. That sounds.
That's a big city over there.
I heard a new one over there. Me meo en tus muertos.
Oh, woo. That's fighting words right
Fuck yeah,
there.
man. I don't
What?
know. Open Venezuelans say that thing.
Yeah.
Me meo, or Ecuadorian, me meo en tus muertos.
I had a girl
using
call me,
that.
a Cuban girl call me, eres un come mierda.
Oh, yeah. Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and Dominicans say that.
The shit that used to
Shit
kill
eater.
me about
Me gusta un rabo.
Me meo en tu muerto. I'm calling my agent. I'm going to say that. to
Rabo
him.
is.
That should be-
Mexicans, we have a
that'd be
lot
an
of names
email
for dick.
signature
Huh?
line.
Oh, we do. We have a lot of dick.
We have a lot of names for dick, so there's so many of them. Like
Oh, yeah.
We stick to Chile, though. That's the main one.
Chile.
Chile.
verga.
A ella
Verga.
le gusta chupar el rabo.
Le gusta
Oh,
chupar el rabo.
wow. You know what? That sounds so weird because Puerto Ricans eat rabo encendido, which is oxtail.
What about le
I was
gusta?
watching a Spanish movie and it was Penelope Cruz, and then this older woman said, ¿Sabes qué? Que tengo hay muchos años que no me he comido un pollo. And she was saying the last time, it's been years since she sucked the dick. I didn't get it at first, bro. I put it in
Pollo,
subtitles.
cock.
Dude, I used to go out with this Venezuelan chick one time, and she said, "Mándame un foto de tu huevo."
Oh, you're
And I thought I was bald, but turns out for them it's dick. But I sent her a picture of my fucking balls, bro.
The word, I think the ugliest word is the Cuban word. They
It's
say
huevo.
Pinga.
Wow, man.
Pinga is gross.
Pinga, that's Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tú sabes.
Cuban?
Sin
Yeah.
parar.
Fuma la pinga.
Mama me la pinga is what they say.
One thing Puerto Ricans say that's hilarious, I used to think it was when
Papa.
no ve coge pa allá.
Oh, because
And I was like, what do you mean? She's gonna fucking fuck her way into the fucking But it's like, coge, go get it, you know?
Yeah, but that means.
Recoge, probably a short version of that.
Yeah, you
Call
have
her
to
picker.
learn, like, you got to adjust to where you go. Because
Yeah, my wife got Rosetta Stone. I was like, I ain't gonna help you with the Puerto Ricans in my family. Good luck.
we all got words.
What'd you start at LA?
My first comedy club that I ever went up with was the Laugh Factory.
Latino night or just Tuesday?
No, they didn't have Latino night then. It was Chocolate Sundays. I did first impressions, 3 minutes.
First impression.
Oh, that's no host. You just go cold.
I bombed like a mug.
That's setting people up though. Like I've
Some
seen
people
those.
do well
3
in
minutes,
first
yeah.
impressions.
3 minutes.
I bombed.
No host. You just walk up there and just start talking.
What'd you say?
I was a legitimate bomb.
You went up to everybody and said, make me laugh.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was bad. And you know what? It was good because it made me say, I want to do this. I want to not feel this bad. When
What'd you open with? What was your first bit?
I don't remember.
Where my Latinos at?
No. There wasn't none.
She said, "Who likes papaya?"
I did not talk about. I really never talk about sex when I do stand-up. And then I would do Richard Villa's room.
What was the worst of bombing when you said, "Man, I'm about to run somebody over on the way home"?
Oh, I was at the Comedy Union, and I was bombing, and this guy in the back said, "Get her off the stage. She's not black." And I was like, I went to Russell Peters' house that day, and he was like, he DJ'd for me because I was so depressed. I bombed so bad. They ran me out of the club. Like I was like, Ends was like, "Leave now before the club lets out."
It's the ends.
That was bad.
That's funny because you go anywhere else, you're not real Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah. Because Puerto Ricans do the same thing Mexicans do. If you're not from the island, then you're not a real Puerto Rican, right? And then if you don't speak Spanish, you're not a real...
Worse.
We do all that kind of stuff.
You're not real coño.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Then I did that Richard Villa's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
The Friday one?
Fridays?
Yeah.
Were they packed?
Yeah.
Those were the days.
I had to be real careful, though, learning...
So what happened over there?
I would do well there, but I had to watch because there was a lot of bad comedy going on in there, right? And so you learn a lot of bad habits when you do stand up because
I know, man, that bad comedy, and then you're the funny. You think you're gonna be the star. Next thing you know, you realize, wait a minute, the world's bigger than just room.
yes,
Yeah, it's like how many people had that seat back then?
200.
I don't know, man, but a lot of people were fooled. A lot of people were fooled with a good set right there, man.
Yeah, I would see it. That's exactly right. Then you see them perform somewhere else.
And they're bombing.
What happened?
It was like the Ice House effect.
They were called premature millionaires.
Where's my standing ovation?
The chancla joke. Everybody was like, "Oh, I got the chancleta."
Oh,
La
more like-
chancleta,
more
la
like-
chanclita, la chanclota.
Oh, mi abuela, like
Like Willie said, I brought him too soon, bro.
yeah. The whole all those the easy ones. But then again, that was the audience there. It was an easy audience.
Then that one actor will bring everybody, bro. And he'll never go up. He'll get mad.
Yeah.
He was a soap opera actor. What's his name? He was from Venezuela. Good looking dude. He came to the Wild Coyote one time, man, and did a set. And then after the next week, got a fucking soap opera. And it was done.
wow.
I'm doing something wrong.
Well, anyways, but that fool,
Lottery tickets.
that
soap
fool
opera?
came back to do comedy, and they put him up at refried. That motherfucker brought 125 people.
Oh, well, shit.
And they kept telling him, you're going to go at the end. You're going to go up at the end.
Nobody got paid for those shows. That was the crazy thing about that.
I got $25 one time, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we used to.
But I was like asking them all night in front of chicks, and bro, are you
What was the name of the little dwarf that's a twin?
Caesar and
want to throw that out the window?
One of them did stand up.
yeah, one of them, or they would.
What are they doing, bro?
Oh, what they would do is they would wear
Count the money,
tuxedos
eh?
and they would stand on top of that little electrical meter they had in front of the improv, and just people would be in line. They'd be taking pictures. They would never go on stage. They would just be made fun of from one of the comedians. But I remember we used to have that line go from all the way down to where like, the cigar shop was. It was people would be sent home, but yeah, they put anybody up that brought 20 people. Basically.
I tell you, one of the times I was on stage, Jeff Garcia waited for me to get off stage.
Do 'em, bro.
And
Can't wait till you get off that.
And then he said, "Come here, let me talk to
The
you."
fact that
And then outside, he was like, I don't do this often. So if
This
I'm
ain't
talking to you is because I think you're funny. So listen to me. Listen right now. I'm going to tell you a couple of things, and I don't want you to say anything. I just want you to listen. And then he gave me these like rules of comedy.
Buy a DVD burner.
I think I got that talk too.
Did you?
I
It
mean,
was
I got
it
that
was
talk.
really funny. And then I would go do his club like in the Corpus Christi and with his parents.
it was hard to hear him telling me that when I had him in a chokehold day.
I was there that day.
I heard you were at a show at the Improv. We heard from Toby Hicks, and Dave Chappelle just went up, and nobody went up.
Well, I mean that happens all the time. Cause
You were at a show, and I don't know if you were the host or Richard Vieira was the host, but Dave Chappelle showed up.
Oh, it was Richard.
And they were supposed to do like 10 minutes. I'm gonna just do 10, but he ended up doing the whole show. Like nobody went up.
Oh yeah, I've been on those shows. I mean,
Anytime Dave says he's gonna do 10, you're like, I'm going home.
I know
It's like
4
Jared
hours
Bednar
later.
says, nobody does 5 minutes ever. They're gonna do 5. They're gonna do 5.
No. Yeah, but the TMZ came to the Improv, and then Dave Chappelle got all these people to follow TMZ, and then they went to TMZ and harassed the TMZ people.
That's awesome.
He did that from the Improv.
Those are fun shows, man. But I remember watching her and everybody. She was one of my favorite comedians when I started doing comedy. I'd always go, and I was that dude that would just stalk, certain
Weavers.
comics. you know, try to sneak into what was going on. But I remember following all you guys going to a,
you were dating a girl that was doing comedy, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible, man.
Why? Because of comedy or because of sex?
No, because she
That's a
was
good point.
she was just trying to do it because
You were using her, huh?
To get dudes, huh?
she was saying to get dudes. She was saying like, well, I mean, she was saying if you're doing it, then it's probably one of the easiest things to do.
Wow, that's an insult
wow,
right there.
Why not
Tony
try?
Sanchez
She's like, so why not try it out? I mean, people are laughing at you, and I mean, no offense, babe, but I'm better looking than you are.
She thought.
She told me that. Those are actual words she said.
Was she on top of you?
And I was like, I ain't care because you know she was doing
was
me.
she
I
on
ain't
top of
care.
you saying that though?
She was on top of me saying that, so it was fine.
Oh wow,
But
that
yeah,
still
no.
hurts.
And then when she started her act was mostly about dating a fat guy.
I remember that. I only saw her once.
So I was always crying in the back of the fucking room, bro. Everybody thought,
How fat is he?
How fat? Yeah.
He's Momo.
Yeah, she would never. I'm like, you know what? I don't care what you're saying. Just don't say it's me. I'm like, everybody knows though.
She said, "Babe, can you put my website on
So
the
what-
back of your
what-
jacket?"
what-
I got you, babe.
Did you write those jokes?
No, I didn't.
She wrote her own jokes.
What did she? What,
No,
what
no.
did
She
say?
said she went to school. She went to a class. She took that Ice House class.
She
Was
died.
Judy Brown or
No,
Bobby Flay?
Bobby Oliver, wasn't her name?
Did
Wait,
Bobby
so-
Flay is the chef, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so she told you
Yeah, she took the.
because you doing it, she thought she could do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're doing comedy, so she doesn't come to you to teach her. She goes to take a class.
Yeah, she goes to take a class.
That's double. I would have left her right there.
That's why, bro, you gotta hurt their feelings as
I
soon
know,
as they
bro.
mention
But
it,
see,
bro.
nobody was fucking me back then.
When I was dating this girl, and then one time she thought like we were at a show, I guess people were bombing. So maybe I should do comedy. I said, maybe not, man. You're not funny.
Man.
And then she was hurt her feelings right there, bro.
Yeah.
And that's it, bro. And then she goes, why would you tell me that? Because you're not funny. And he goes, and then he goes, like funny, bro. It's like being like, if I'm telling you you're not funny, maybe you should try it then.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you you're not. If you can't take it, you know you're never gonna. You know how many people told me I wasn't funny?
Yeah, yeah.
A million.
Really?
A lot of people told me I was not funny.
Who?
growing
But
up.
like people you know?
Yeah.
Those are the first ones,
Get your
right?
fat ass out of my house.
but mom.
Bro, people say they support me, but nobody from my hood ever comes to my shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers don't know because they want to say, oh, he's lying. That should never happen.
My mom doesn't even understand comedy like that.
She's
like,
deported, right?
She's like, who? No, my mom too. She's like, hey, who does she think she is? J-Lo? And I'm like, I'm a comedian.
Has your mom
Son
ever
in
been
a
to a
dress.
show and said,
Oh.
trying to give you tags?
No, my mom was on stage and I was talking about how she used to hit us when we were little, and she stood up and took a bow.
That's awesome. That's gangster.
No,
Like
that's
People
it.
Gee.
clap.
Then she was selling
People
belts at the end of the show.
clapped, and I was like, "Don't embolden her." No, they were
She
cranking.
was selling
it
her
up.
shirts at the end of the show.
Oh,
She got an applause break.
I'm gonna start opening up for Aida.
When I started doing stand-up comedy, I guess I was doing stand-up comedy, but I never been on anything back then. And I remember, I guess my father, he always wanted to be on TV too. That's what started getting involved, bro.
I'm gonna be your manager.
You know, he started doing those little shows like José Cinturas.
Yeah.
And he was on a show called it was like it was like the People's Court, but in a Spanish station.
Yeah, yeah.
El Juez del Barrio, bro. My dad got in the show. Fool were hitting me up. I see your dad on TV right now, bro. Is that really your brother?
I did 12 corazones.
Me too. No. I said buscando. Amor.
No, I said 12 corazones. They give you 200, $100 and 300 if you kiss somebody on the show.
Yeah,
Fucking horrors, man.
I didn't do the kiss.
What did you do, fool?
I made it to the end. It was me and this other girl, and then they told me that they were gonna go with the other girl because the girl was gonna kiss the guy.
Yeah, I think I was with Juan Garcia. With
I needed that
We were on
money,
that
though.
show together.
I was so broke.
What did he win, bro?
I don't think he passed through. He didn't have enough charisma.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna call you the producer now. Dog.
He didn't have enough charisma to be on the camera.
This feels like Al Pacino and Once Upon a Time in
Your
Hollywood.
glasses are clear in the camera.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
This fool said no charisma.
You have
dog.
it, but not it right
Who
now.
said that to you?
No, they told me and Juan on 12 Corazones.
Oh,
We didn't have enough charisma to be on the show.
Wow.
But we're comedians.
I did the other one too. I did the cheaters one too.
Oh, in Spanish?
Yeah, I did the cheaters one in Spanish.
You said,
and I got to beat up my
what was
boy.
that show called?
Los puso los cuernos. Which one?
Fuck, the cheater one.
No, it was before that one.
Cheaters. güey.
Secretos.
Secretos!
I did that one.
Bro! I saw Secretos when they went in and they got the husband in an orgy and it was like a bunch of AK-47s, money, and a bag of coke and a bunch of fake sicarios, bro. And then she's slapping the coke everywhere. It's all over his face.
Yeah.
Me dejaste para esto.
That sounds more gangster than the actual cheater show.
I know, bro. It was like an episode of Narcos, but yeah.
It is.
What happened? Who did you play? The cheater or the cheatery?
The cheatery.
They cheat on you.
But I got to beat my husband's ass, and it was so fun.
How did that fool look? Would you be? Did you look like somebody you would date or hell no?
No, it was in Manhattan Beach.
Panzone.
He was this shorter guy, and he was in a motel in Manhattan Beach, and we broke into the hotel room, and they're such instigators. And the lady was like, "No le vas a pegar?" And I'm like, "Wait."
Fuck, sácale la sangre.
¿No quieres este cuchillo?
Here's some brass knuckles. Go see what happens.
Aquí
What?
está un martillo, mija.
I'm just saying
Pégale.
it now because I know at some point it's gonna resurface. And they're gonna say
Damn. So
That
you,
is
what other
comedy, dog.
goofy ass show you been on?
that was it.
Platanito.
I did Platanito.
The wedding singer.
Oh, every night did the wedding singer, bro.
Uh-huh.
We went to fucking New York to shoot a pilot in the coldest, right, like a week before Thanksgiving. So it was cold as fuck.
Uh-huh.
So every day we would get up and then somebody would drive us to New Jersey, bro, to film this shit. So it was like she got to hang around with all the wedding people. Bro, she got to hang around with the fucking
The bride.
the bride and the bridesmaids
Yeah.
and the mom, bro. Okay, and that was the Dominican side. No, was it the Dominican side?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got to hang around with the guys. They were all Puerto Rican, bro. We went to the tattoo parlor.
Remember he
I
cheated.
was hungry, bro.
He cheated right before.
Bro.
And I almost called it off.
He
You remember that?
cheated on her the day before the wedding, bro.
Wow.
No, 2 days before. Like, we had just finished wrapping everything, bro. They were just chilling. And somehow, it was that wedding. It was that neighbor chick we saw, huh? That
I
little
think so.
Salvadorian girl. 'Cause remember, he's friends with her brother. He's a Salvadorian.
Yes,
and he's part of the motorcycle
yes.
club.
I forgot, but yes.
Wow.
But dude, it was drama, bro. He was on a motorcycle with another chick, and those chicks, homegirls, chased that fool in the car, and he was trying to run from them in a fucking motorcycle all across New Jersey to the Bronx, everywhere. Huh? It was
And when our
ugly.
show was almost off, so didn't they tell you to go talk to him? And I had to go talk to her. They were
I
like,
want to go
You
talk
didn't
to the
even know these
mom.
people?
I didn't even know, bro. I was gonna bag on them.
that's how evil reality show producers.
What'd
So-
you say?
That show went from
Bro.
weddings to secretos.
La pinga andaba de fiesta.
And Ada called it, bro. I said, what's gonna happen? She told the producer, it's gonna happen, man. We're gonna go there and talk to these motherfuckers. All the mom, both moms are gonna go talk to her and say, man, you know how much money they put into this thing?
That's right. And they got happily
Lisa, that's how it took. You know, the mom when they go talk to her and told her, you know how much money they all put into this? Not even caring about her heart.
No.
Not caring about nothing.
Shit happens
we went
every
to the
day.
cake tasting. Remember? It was great. It was delicious.
Good ass fucking cakes, bro.
Oh, God bless him if they're still together.
Are they still together? Have you guys
doubt it.
We
followed
don't
up?
know. We don't know.
You should do a reunion show.
We were there at the actual wedding, bro, with our tux.
The reality show should have been behind the scenes of the production. Remember, because that the whole network just went away. Remember, it was on CTV.
Oh, CTV.
And then it became what was it?
Next
Nouveau?
TV.
Nouveau.
Nouveau.
We did it for Nouveau.
Nouveau, yeah.
Then
Now
became
it's
Fuse,
Fuse.
and now
Fuse.
it's gone.
CTV on its way back.
I don't know
Went
about
bankrupt.
Bankrupt.
Everybody had a contract with that fucking
Resuscitating
network.
it.
No,
Did you have a deal with them?
I had a deal with CTV. And then it turned to Nouveau. Nobody told me. So I guess I lost the CTV deal.
Everybody that had
No
a
charisma?
special there is done, right? Because I know that who did a special? Angela Johnson did a special
I
there.
did a
huh?
special with them.
we, were
Gina
on,
Brion.
we were on that show.
You did an
Everybody here,
hour?
no?
Yeah.
And so did
Latino 101, we were all on that.
Yeah, no, but the time of the specials, because he did one.
I did one.
Angela might have did one.
Angela did one. Gina
Gabriel
Brion
said
did one.
no. And Rick
Gabriel,
Gutierrez.
Gabriel, they tried to get Gabe to do one, and Gabe ended up producing.
That's fun.
Yeah.
He'd put his name on
Steve
it, but
Trevino
not,
did one too, huh?
Yeah.
For Nuvo? I thought he did
Yeah,
it
he
for.
did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still have the box set of Latino 101.
Just speaking of Mike Robles, that's where it's pancreatic cancer, bro.
Yeah, they're doing
They're doing a fundraiser for him on November 6th
7 at the.
at the Haha
Haha,
Cafe.
yeah.
And he's gonna be here on the podcast on the Wednesday before the show and talk about that cancer he has, cocksucker. Next Wednesday. You were the Kid Locos?
No.
No? Where were you at? Doing
I
black
was-
shows?
No, I wasn't doing comedy. But I'm not gonna listen.
Where
I
did you
don't-
start?
I started here. I told you that.
But you were Last Comic Standing,
I did Last Comic Standing.
and you were on the
Listen,
HBO
I
show.
love the black people who came and gave me opportunities. Latinos never extended opportunities. It was Wanda Sykes that put me on Last Comic Standing. Tiffany Haddish that produced my special. It was Shaquille O'Neal who put me on Showtime. Latinos would be,
It was Shaq.
especially the Mexicanos would be like, she's not Mexican, or we have so much division amongst ourselves. But
Hell yeah, man.
they really looked out. Like, we did that show together. That was Kevin Hart. Like, that was
Kevin Hart?
yeah, he hosted it. It was that was Comic View.
Comic View.
Yeah, man, I bombed really bad, but I had only been doing stand up for 13 days. But there were people who have been
They
doing
brought it
stand
too
up.
soon, bro.
Yeah, it was too soon. There were people who had been doing
Pat
stand up
Buckles
for
pushed
years.
her.
No, I didn't know her then. She didn't like me then. When there were people you saw them that been doing stand up for years that were bombing because the audiences were
Oh,
extras.
fool. And then one of the comedians fell down walking down.
Yeah, because you had to walk down.
You have to
those
walk down
stairs.
these stairs, bro. Fucking pops.
The stairs were on the stage.
Yeah.
No.
Just when you come in, you walk down the stairs, and then they block them, and you do your stay.
I almost.
The
fell
stairs
down.
were bright, bro, like silver.
Look at Free Willy Barcena.
Free Willy Barcena. So how long have you been doing comedy then?
Now 11 years.
11 years, right? Hustling.
Yes. I had to watch y'all. The
You
hustlers.
still do an open mic?
Yes. Of course, when I got to work new material out.
So when you're going to take Ty Rivera to open for you?
Oh, my God. I saw him when I was at Vegas.
He lives in Vegas now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was in Arizona.
No.
No?
Now he's in
Now he's in
Vegas.
Vegas.
He's been a guest on the podcast, and he's done that show at the Ice House at the fucking, our 100th episode show with Gene
Podcast
Pompa in his little hat.
Oh, gee.
This little hat.
I haven't seen him in a long time either. Where
So
is he?
he's
Europe.
somewhere with a wine, ordering a meal at the Improv, and then leaving but not going up. And
How you doing
that's
that?
how you do it, man. But
Without
you've
paying?
been doing it long enough that you sit down anywhere. Oh, you're a part of the show. I mean, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Give me the prime rib and two
Merlot.
drinks, and it just takes off. Psych. Little tip.
It's a great idea.
Shit, I live in Whittier, man. Just have me a steak.
Best prime
Take
rib
one
in
to
the
go
city.
for my daughter. What's up, fool?
What's up?
So you go to auditions?
Yeah, I do. I don't do well at auditions.
Well, you don't like acting?
I do. I just don't know. I think I forget. I'm tall. So a lot of the shows are with little people, right? Smaller people. So I'm always thinking, like I came
tall are
really
you?
close, 5'10", 5'11", right? I came
Damn.
close to booking this TV show, and then the producer called my agent and was like, "We have a really short cast." So I've developed a complex about it, but I did a
Was it for the
guest star
littles?
on a sitcom yesterday.
What show is this called? The Littles?
The littles. They're all the littles. You go on these sets and you're like, wow, these people look huge on television.
You go over there, bro. Everybody like Edwin's ex-girlfriend, bro, little.
Chiquitita.
They brought you in for the little women of LA.
Yeah.
So every audition you go to, you're the tallest?
Not every audition, but a lot of them. Yeah. Especially
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". Okay.
That was funny when they call all the comedians though, right? So like I was on an audition for a TV show for ABC. So it was me, like Gina was there, Balani Love was there. Like I was like, oh, they don't know what they want. You never know. Like it was a whole variety of everybody. So, but I audition, I take classes, and I got a coach.
Oh,
You?
she got a
Hell
coach.
yeah, I take acting class every week.
Where you go?
With Deborah Lyman. Lemon. Right there on by the
good, man.
by that supermarket. What's it called?
That's a plug right there. Did you see that?
There you go.
Supposed to be charging for that.
Star Jones over
Says
here.
the wrong name, but it's still plugged.
By Gelson's, right there by Gelson's, yeah. Yeah, I've been going there for years.
Nice.
Pat Buckles hooked me up with her.
That's good, man.
I saw Pat. I did this political show a couple of months ago, and Pat was one of the people running it. I hadn't seen.
She's
it.
booking right now on the Latino Laugh Festival in San Antonio with Jeff Valdez. Have they called you yet?
No.
Well, you call them.
Okay.
Have they called you?
No.
Have they called you?
I got a call.
What'd they say?
They're asking about certain dates, but they don't have no details. That I find that sketchy.
You know what, man? The first year they booked it, when they booked it, they already had everything planned out.
Uh-huh.
They already had what show they're gonna do, who's gonna be there, sponsors, everything, bro.
They said $200, and I got to get myself down there.
No way.
No, I'm
What, they
kidding.
get local? It
I
happened.
didn't even tell you. Don't do it, bro. You gonna let them do that to you?
Joey Medina's doing it.
I was gonna say.
It's funny, man. Like, why do they have? Like, if they don't know who to call, man, or who, like, you gotta go out there, man. Like, do it like you did 20 years ago. Go for the young comics. You know, the people who are out there who are funny. They have 6 minutes of funny shit. You know, because those are the people who are gonna tell you yes. Everybody else is gonna tell you, give me my pay me, motherfucker.
Go take the ground over
What's
there.
it called? The Latino Laugh
Laugh
Festival?
Festival. I did it in 1996. That was my claim to fame, bro.
Yeah.
To this day, I still get checks. Whenever they sell that show again to Europe or another country, I get a little $300 from that.
Oh, they tape it. They
resell it over and over.
Yeah, they brought me in at Nouveau because they wanted to do a comedy show.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, you're going to host this show. And I was like, all right, cool. And it was just me watching old clips of Latino Laugh Festival. So I saw you like real young. And I was like, and some of the bits.
Had no hair, huh?
Some of the bits were bad because they were like, oh, you ever get that VHS tape? And I was like, no one's going to understand this.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Because they were dated. Yeah, because they didn't want to spend money on booking a new show. So they were like, so you'll just throw to the clips. And I was like, okay.
Wow. Do you ever think sometimes, how long you been doing stand-up now?
23 years, 22.
So you ever think like about all the soldiers that fell along the way that you're like, damn, that person is a nurse now, or that, you know, like all the people, because I just thought about Juan.
Crazy.
I'm not retiring Juan Garcia. I'm just saying I haven't seen him in so long. But you ever think about all the people that were around when you started stand up and you're like, oh, I'm the last man standing?
I don't really like remember anybody who quit. I think I still see these motherfuckers. Some people should quit.
I know.
Every time he sees me, Momo, you're still here, motherfucker.
I see people like, but let me see. I saw a comedian that I started with, but he's a black comic, and I saw him delivering a FedEx box to my house, and we went, whoa, hey! What happened? He goes, oh man, I've always had this job, man. And then, but then he had kids, divorce, all that shit, so he needed money. His name was, I think they call that fool Green Eyes, or Screws, or Bones, one of those names.
Okay.
Oh, I ran into a guy that did comedy with that comedian from Long Beach, Tamara, and Martin Moreno. He's the Long Beach guy, and he told me this crazy ass story about a comedian that we had on our show because he was a manager at Bonds. Man, one time, man, that motherfucker comes up to me. He goes, "Yo, man, you should do comedy? Yeah, every once in a while. Or fuck that comedy right now, man. But what time does that armored truck get here?"
Oh.
What the fuck? That's awesome.
Set it off, right?
Fucking scruncho, bro.
Brown Panther.
Wow. And the other, the Muertos makeup. That's crazy.
The scrunchie.
So you love doing stand-up comedy?
I do.
What do you like about it?
I love it. I love
'Cause it's not a
I
fucking,
love performing.
It's not all happy times, bro. Man, besides performing, that's the best part about stand-up. But
Yeah.
everything else, man, ain't gonna be all happy.
The politics is bullshit. Yeah, but I love it though. I love if I could deal with just doing the
But
stand-up
you'll
part.
be all right because you're 11 years. That part, the politics, that goes away by the time you're doing 14.
Oh,
Because you realize, what was I thinking about like that? You know what? Because you're thinking about like 11 years. These politics that you have, you're dealing with it now. But when you were doing 7 or 6, you didn't deal with it because you were not at that level. But now you're at this level, you deal with it and go, okay. You feel like, fucking, why is this motherfucker? He been doing it like 8. I've been doing it 11. But once you hit like the 15 mark or 14, you're pretty much seeing a lot of shit, and you're gliding, man. You're getting all the gigs. You're booked. You know now. If I'm headlining, I'm gonna just bring this girl with me because she's cool and she don't really do my material, and she stays to herself. We're gonna have fun.
You know what? Louis C.K. told me that too. He was like, when I saw him in New York, and he said, this before he had the whole
You in his
thing.
room?
No, I'm not as tight. But he said when you hit the 15-year mark, he said it changes. But he said the same thing. Me and Marcella were in DC together last weekend because we were working 2 different clubs.
She was at the fucking
Draft House.
And you were at where at DC
At the
Improv?
Comedy Loft.
Oh, that's new then.
Yeah, I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, I loved it.
Comedy Loft. Then they have the fucking Draft House in Arlington, and they have a Draft House in DC, and they have DC Improv. That's 4 clubs. So there's no way. You been there already?
I've been to the Draft House, and I've been to.
You been to the Draft House in DC?
Yeah, just the.
All right, cool.
No, and the Arlington one, but I haven't done the Improv or Loft.
They compete, right?
I guess I did a guest spot at the Improv with Michael Yo, but that was it. I haven't been booked.
I really enjoyed the Comedy Loft.
Yeah.
The audiences were great, and they came out. It was good.
You done the Denver Comedy Works?
No, me lo sacaste de aquí. I was just thinking about that because I used to do the Improv, and then they stopped booking me.
You were headlining?
Yeah.
You were doing it there with Al Canal,
Who's that?
the manager there, or you were doing it with a guy named a little dickhead.
That's his stage name.
What was his
Little
name,
Dickhead.
bro? They want to go to the store?
Derek or some shit. Darren.
No, it was Philip, the tall black guy.
Oh yeah, he's
Probably
cool.
been
He
after.
always looks. Yeah.
The NBA player.
He got me tickets for the theme park when I was there the last time I went to the theme park. Yeah, I want to do Comedy Works though. Joey always tells me that's the club to do.
Yeah, man. A lot of these places, when you get there, man, they do the same radio station that they've been doing in the 80s, and they don't realize that the radio station is not worth helping this club anymore. Because,
Yeah.
man, let me tell you, man, you're going to put me in the rock station. I might be look like a rock star, but your fans,
Yeah.
you're going to put me in the hip hop, bro. You're going to put me in the oldies but goodies station, the Spanish station.
Yeah. Yeah, and they don't. That's true though. I did some weird. I went to do radio in, I think it was Michigan, and I was like, man, this is so dated. It's like a radio station. It was a morning show, and ooh,
Well, the one guy, listen, man, I do 5 characters. When I start doing it, you pretend you're talking to 5 different people.
So what's his name? What's that dude's name? From the Mexican guy that plays the chick. He plays
You put the wrestling mask on?
yeah.
That guy is deep, bro. You gotta do that show.
Crazy.
Anybody gets a chance to promote any show anywhere, do that.
I used to
show.
write for that guy.
Man, I was on a
Yeah.
so el Foras.
Yeah.
I did his show, and bro, that fucking somebody. I haven't been to this part of Mexico since 1982.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker saw me on that, heard me, and saw me on that show. He fucking emailed me, "Hey, I'm over here in Tuxpan, Nayarit. Tu papá es Jesús?" And I said, "Yeah." "Oh, ¿cómo estás, güey?" He goes, "You haven't been here since you were little." He goes, then later on, he goes, "Your whole family, bro." But he's so fucking
That
deep,
show was
bro.
crazy. Yeah, I wrote for that dude for all those characters, but I didn't know it was different. I thought it was all different people. And then when I show up, like for the writing room, like where's these people at? And he's like, "It's me."
well, you know,
Bro.
I'm gonna put it out there.
That's a true Latino show.
Bro,
Like, we
I
only
went-
got a budget for
bro,
one guy.
I went
It's
to
a migrant
I went
worker
to
on
a-
radio and shit.
I went to a radio station where the white dude there was doing a black lady's voice.
Oh,
Like I was start talking, and then she was like a caller. Goes, "Yo, what's up, man? You get back there,
Yeah.
Felipe was all excited. He was like, "Where's Laquanda?"
Perfect, bro.
oh my! You know, I did the Cabo Comedy Festival the last year it was up.
Oh yeah.
But let me tell you though, I
How
judged-
was that shit?
the Cabo was great. The festival was not.
I heard the festival was
bad.
bad.
But I was one of the judges.
Who ran that? Cisco?
Richard Vere.
No, it was some guy named. I don't know his name, but Cisco did
Andy
the
Kern.
Spanish.
Little name power moves.
He did the Spanish part, and I judged the Spanish comedians. And let me tell you, I want to find this girl. There was this blind girl who was Mexicana en español, one of the funniest comedians I ever saw in my life. She made me cry laughing. She was so funny. That was my highlight of the festival.
That's awesome.
And also,
But look out for Ciega.
I tiene un palito.
no, she was better than all the other comedians that were in there. She was a real comedian. She had jokes.
You have shows coming up this week?
I'm going to New York on Monday. Eric and I are going to New York.
Your comedy
do
festival.
what?
The New York Comedy Festival. I'm doing my own show on Friday, November 9th at 8:30 at the Stand, and I'm doing your show.
November 5th at the Comedy Cellar Village Underground. promoting my special, Super White.
Yeah,
And
it
we're
comes out
doing-
November 1st.
You gotta hit up on my friend over there, Latino comedian. He's from the Bronx with Love, right? Funny Latino, and he can hook up a lot of little shows in the Bronx with a
Oh,
lot of Puerto Ricans.
what's his name?
Roman Suarez,
Oh.
the funny Latino. He always hits up people on Twitter. Just mention you're gonna be there, and that fool, he'll bring up people to your show.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're
He's a little
doing
sad right now because what's her name broke up with him? What's her name?
Paula Abdul.
No, Lisa
Oh,
Lisa
yeah.
Nicole Jan.
I love Lisa. That's my friend.
She goes to she came out to our show and
Just don't mention Roman.
no mention him.
Aw.
Don't leave with that.
Secrets.
I went to her concert here. I went to with Stevie B and all of
Damn.
them at the
She's bad.
What's your Instagram?
Funny Aida, AIDA. And check out my Netflix special. Right now, I'm episode 3 on the They
Episode
Ready.
3.
Yes,
Episode 3 what?
on They Ready on Netflix. Tiffany Haddish produced it. Make sure you watch it.
What's your Twitter?
Funny Aida, AIDA.
What's your Twitter, fool?
Momo
You
Rodriguez.
still doing paranormal activity?
Oh yeah, man. We had a great episode last week. We had a great show last
You
week.
should have had Willie Barcena talk about that ghost.
That
you saw
Willie's
in the picture,
house.
bro.
That was his mom, eh?
Get your fucking fat ass out of the club, Momo.
Fuck, okay, so mean. What's up, Eric?
What's going on? So this Friday, if you're watching live, my special drops HBO Latino, and it'll be available on HBO Go, HBO Now, HBO On Demand, called Super White. So please watch. And then just follow me online, Eric Rivera Comedy.
Rodrigo, you have a Spanish show coming up, right, with Martin Moreno and a bunch of other fools?
It's gonna be an English show, and that's at
Oh.
La Cura at the Paramount in
La
Boyle
Cura.
Hut.
Oh, it's
That's
like-
November 20th.
I thought it would be in Spanish because I saw La Cura.
No. And we have November 12th, Viva Los Jokes in English in Riverside at the Life Art Center, 8 p.m. Yeah, man.
Oh, damn.
Momo, how many people come up to you, bro, or have come up to you and said, let's collaborate, but come with no pencil?
Many times.
Keep
Many
your fucking
times.
pencil at home this time.
Many times.
Oh, man.
Many times.
What? Oh, yeah, hold on, people. I'm going to be in San Diego this Saturday, November 2nd, the Humphreys by the Bay. West Jordan, Utah. Utah! Wise guys. Call us Samoans. Call the Mormons. November 8th and 9th. Modesto, California, November 15th at the Gallo Center. What? We got Manny Maldonado on that show. Let's see how many people from the family really show up and actually pay. Okay, Modesto, California, eh? Tururú. What's that word he always says? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
You're gonna support
That fool in Mexico right now in Puerto Vallarta. What comedians have time to go to vacation, bro?
He does.
You have time?
No.
You ever go on vacation?
No, I was just talking about that the other day. I was
need a
working
vacation.
He's over there in his sandals, kind of playing with sandals. But you know what, bro? I would say if you have the time and the money to go on vacation right now, I would say go now, because if you get popular, you ain't gonna time to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You'll be doing interviews, you'll be doing podcasts, you'll be doing paranormal activity.
Yeah. I'll go if I have dates. Like I'll go on a vacation. There's
Take
dates
that,
over there.
take that chick, take the one to comedy with you, bro.
Who?
Your ex-girlfriend.
Nah.
Those are
Yeah.
that's not vacation though, because I went to Aruba to do stand up,
Aruba.
and every night I would have to go do the show, and that's it. By the time the show was over, everything was
Yeah.
closed.
That's true.
So it's like, also I'm gonna be in Magoobies.
Magoobies.
Baltimore, right?
Yeah,
Baltimore. Timonium.
Yes, Timonium.
You been there before?
No, it's my
It's
friend.
great. The owner, he used to be in the army. He's a real nice guy, and he'll take you pretty much anywhere. The town is small, man, but it's a college town.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there the weekend of Thanksgiving, the 29th. That's what they give women.
Yeah, man. that's where everybody starts, man. Because when I won Last Comic Standing, Felipe, you're booked. When? Memorial Day weekend. All right.
4th of July.
Labor Day,
Halloween.
the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and Friday, Saturday after that.
Yeah.
January 2nd.
They always give me Valentine's Day.
January 2nd.
So, anytime you get those dates, you're like,
Don't worry about press for Thanksgiving. They're closed. You just show up. No, not to make fun of Portland, man, but that club, they actually booked me and brought me on Thanksgiving weekend and have fun.
Helium?
No, Harvey's.
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 Shout out to the owner. I hope you're still alive. Dan Colin. I know you were sick for a while. Bakersfield, California, November 16th at the Fox Theater. Napa, California, November 22nd at Uptown Theater. Seattle, Washington, November 23rd at the Neptune Theater. Spokane, Washington, November 24th at the Bing Crosby Theater. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, November 29th to December 1st at the brand new Pittsburgh Improv. Spanish shows. Estos shows van a estar en español. Noviembre, el 1 de noviembre, me voy a presentar en Boyle Heights. Sold out. I didn't even want to tell you that show, so it's sold out. November 13th, Tijuana, Mexico at the Antigua Bodega de Papel. Hopefully they'll fix that fucking sink, because, man, I remember I came out of the show to wash my face, and I put soap in my hand. I looked around, the water didn't come out, and I looked around, and there was like a bucket with warm water ready for me. I felt like a king. November 17th, Pasadena, California at the Ice House, Stage 2, Spanish show. November 29th, Silmar, California, Casa Torres, where the tortillas are warm, and the people over there have been drinking since 5 p.m.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, another show coming up?
That's it.
I also, for your listeners, man, I'm trying to bring Latino Night back to Laugh Factory.
Bro, you should have brought it from the beginning, bro.
I'm trying. So come
You're
on
all
out.
quiet like
I'm giving out free tickets just to
You're
build
all
it.
quiet like fucking, what's his name? Johnny Rocky over here. Bro, everybody here. Latino Night at the Laugh Factory. When's the next show?
Next show is November 19th.
November 19th. Okay, let me tell you, if you say What's Up Food Podcast at the door, where the fuck is Eric? Or just say Eric from the What's Up Food Podcast, or just say Eric Rivera, What's Up Food Podcast. If you're a listener, if you want to fucking watch Latino Night, bro, and support this show, man, we're gonna bring that shit back. Momo Rodriguez, pass out flyers. You know how to do it.
I'll go hand it out like we used to do.
It was great.
Yeah,
though.
man.
Yeah, we did the
was-
first one. Ida was on it. We had
It was
about
great.
We could
200
just
people
get
there. We're trying to build it. That way the club doesn't get rid of it again.
We used to wear Laugh
Tuesday,
Factory
right?
shirts.
Yeah,
and do
Tuesday.
it. We used to make us go to at the Laker games at Staples Center.
Uh-huh.
Jay Masai used to make us wear shirts that say Laugh Factory, and we'd be passing out those free tickets, bro.
Wow.
And then we got in trouble.
So,
I gotta buy ass space on Momo's jacket.
I'm telling you, bro.
so people start getting those free tickets right there, man. And because once the crowd started getting big,
Start charging.
Jimmy Matai's gonna show up and just put his leg up and start charging people. Shout out to Dane Cook, man.
Gracias, bien.
He's all in love right now.
Is he?
Yeah,
Con la niña.
yeah. Oh shit, Nina.
La niña.
She's a great singer.
Is she?
Yeah,
Well,
beautiful.
he dates the singers, right?
I just want him to be happy, man, because they stole $20 million from him. So if he's there to date anybody just to be happy, go for it, man.
Uh-huh.
You gotta be an idiot.
That gives me.
And it was his family who stole
But,
his
but
brother.
did you see him mess up on Jimmy Kimmel?
No.
Or John Farrell, whatever his name is, John McCann on channel NBC, Tonight Show.
Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, he was on a show talking about that.
John McCann.
I love this.
It was like charade. John McCain.
I don't watch. If you're not on fucking Netflix, I don't watch it.
I love
Anyway, so he was talking about his lady. He goes, yeah, man. He goes, when my special came out, my wife wasn't even born. And then he said that if you see me at preschools, it was because I was looking for my wife.
Wow, that's freaking.
He was looking at that green papaya.
No, what did he say?
You should go right for him, Momo.
Gosh,
My girlfriend getting taller. What did he say?
I'm gonna write for that guy.
He's looking for green papaya.
Here we go.
It was it was still creepy, but he said when I think about how great she is and how she came into my life and where she's been all my life, and then I realized that for the first 28 years of my life she didn't exist. That's what he said, which I felt was kind
Wow.
of creepy.
Huggies. Brought to you by Huggies.
Smells great. Smell good.
Wow.
the mother of a daughter that made me.
What's up, Food Podcast? Aida Rodriguez, when are you going to have your own podcast and just talk a lot of shit for 1 hour and get all the Latinas, political activists all on your side?
Starting at
You
the beginning
should.
of the year.
You
Yeah,
could-
I'm coming back.
You gotta get, the only way it's gonna work if you get an opposite of you. That's why Rodrigo opposite. That food neat. He's clean.
That's a good point.
He went to college. I read a lot of books on Audible. I went through 6 books this year already. Take that.
He hot curls his hair.
You went to college, right? You graduated. You were married to an NFL player, right?
I went to college too.
What was the name? Tony Dorsett.
No. I don't say his name.
But your son is playing, right?
No, my son doesn't play. My son is a director.
Yeah.
Yeah, he graduated from school and he didn't want to play sports. He had got scholarships and.
So that's why you don't like you don't like Asian women, right?
Why? I don't get it.
I want to hear this.
I don't know. I just brought it up.
I was like, you knew that? No, I was like, how did you know he played for the Chargers? No, because they always used to say, it was funny because when he played for the Chargers, they would say, just watch because the Filipino women are very aggressive.
We had this conversation one time.
They would tell them that.
You said he left you for a Asian woman.
No, he didn't.
He left you for the woman that made his jersey.
No, I don't like to say I left him because I think we just left each other.
You grew old, man.
You can watch it on Secretos.
Did you use a lot of those feelings for Secretos to bring out the character?
Sense memory.
There was I was dating the cheater, right? I was dating my ex-boyfriend, the artist known as the cheater, and
was this for like a cheater? Like I know, like
really bad.
I know people that have cheated. I know people who cheated.
Yeah, that community.
Sinvergüenza.
Sinvergüenza, like straight up, like I know guys who cheat, like, but they hide it. But there's people who cheat, bro, who don't give a fuck. Like they'll start flirting with the waitress right in front of you.
He hit it. He was like MacGyver. Like he was dating 4 people at the same time, and everybody thought they were his girlfriend.
Wow, what a dog.
Yeah, he was.
Who would do such a thing?
Happens every day.
I'm not like that no more.
Who would do that?
You gotta know he was sinvergüenza.
I bet a lot of little young white comics hate following you, huh? Or hate working with you.
I think
You're
so.
You're a strong woman. You're tall. You're gonna fucking fuck somebody up with comedy and physical. But as a young comic, Latinos are not afraid, bro. We'll go up everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Like when they bring up the top 10 comedians, I never believe that shit because you know what? They do the easy rooms.
Yep.
They do a cater room, bro, where they give out cake at the end of the show. Right?
Yeah.
And if you fucking bomb, there's a little room where everybody gives you a hug.
Listen, I did stand up in Bellflower
Bro,
where the promoter had a pit bull chained to the inside the
I thought you were
club.
gonna bring up
I was
Champa with more.
about to bring up that club. Is it Bottoms Up?
Oh,
that.
bottoms
Yeah,
up.
Bottoms Up.
The guy was Salvadorian, right?
The guy that they had
a bar off of
they had
Artesia.
one of those flashlights that they put up for the car. That was your light. And you were on stage.
floodlight.
Yeah, you had a floodlight as your stage light, and then you were by the entrance. So when everybody who walked into the bar, you walked right through you performing on stage, and they would walk in all talking loud and say, "Who?"
And that pit bull would look at you like,
Yeah.
I wish if you bomb, I'm gonna fuck you.
Fuck around, give you an edible.
It was
motherfucker.
Yeah. They never told people there was stand up that night.
I
People
did.
just showed
What's the guy
surprise.
who does all the fundraisers always in
Robert-
Whittier?
Robert.
Yeah, I do his. I did all.
That was
I went
Sebastian's room.
And the guy who was a drug dealer and now he's a pastor and he used to have all these rooms.
George
like,
Perez.
No, but I did all those rooms. I was never scared to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You were in
That's
the
what
hood, huh?
I think we met.
Yeah.
That's where we met.
Yeah,
She
we
got
go
that
to-
chewing iguanas.
Yes.
Iguanas.
What was the name of that? What's the name of that place?
I know who you're talking
Pico
about.
Rivera.
Pico Rivera.
I did all.
Oh,
those
you're
rooms.
talking
Iguanas.
about the Casa Latina. That
Oh
fool.
yeah, I did all those rooms. I was never scared to go in.
you were-
and the Comedy Union. I did the what's that club in Compton where they throw money on the stage? The family room. I would go all over those places. I was never scared to go because it's easy to go up at the Improv or the Laugh Factory or the Ice House.
Yeah.
You know?
The one that when I hear about this white comic, he was tremendous. He's a
Unbelievable.
genius, unbelievable. Where?
I wanted to quit comedy after I seen this.
Where? Where are these crowds?
He's
Where are they-
at the Comedy Store every week.
He destroyed a heckler. What's heckler? All I saw was him antagonizing that guy.
Yep.
A real heckler, when a guy sits down and goes, "Fuck you, motherfucker, make
That's
me
right.
laugh,"
That's right.
or goes up there and takes your jacket and puts it on.
Yes.
Or the
Or
mic.
listen, I'm not gonna say the name of the comedian, but
show
I was
was going.
in San Diego, and the comedian was hosting the show,
Patrick the
and he
Gear.
wasn't doing well. And
Frog.
this woman,
Benji.
the woman started heckling him, and he was like, "You think you could do this?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, come up here and do it." And she went on stage and
She
did
was
better.
funny. No, that's the worst.
That's the worst.
Motherfucker put his hoodie on and walked out the club.
She brought merch.
This comedian he had the worst luck with me because he used to bully me when I started doing stand up, and then I would always say. One day he was in that club. What's the Jamie Masada's club in the casino?
Oh yeah, yeah.
San Manuel.
San Manuel.
San Manuel. So he was going up last. I would, you go up first, you get less money. The people that
Dean Del Rey.
Yeah.
He was like,
Shane
told
Frazier.
me. He said, I'm going up last because that's what I do. I'm a headline, right?
Tony Rock.
No,
He'll never go over there.
I went to eat, and when I came back, he was fighting with the audience because they were doing the electric slide.
Oh my God!
That was one of the toughest.
That's the
rooms.
worst. When you're eating and someone's getting booed.
Dude,
bro.
that room, people would go just for the party to start. But if you were to go during the comedy time, you don't have to pay.
Or when they're playing the slots, the lady was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to win."
Lisa and I will go there with our son or her son, and they didn't let kids in there, right? So they would have to go eat at They didn't let kids on the reservation.
Wow.
So they would have to go eat at fucking TGI Fridays, bro, eating fucking jumbo shrimp. But one time she actually came with me, and bro, it was nothing but trailer trash Mexicans, blacks, and whites. And I would say they were all trailer trash because they were some of them were rocking that they were good looking, bro.
Yeah,
Other chicks
That's James
looked
Club
like
we're talking about.
Other chicks look like Jamie Presley, bro, with a bad forehead or a bad nose or a chipped tooth. But it was bad, and and if you stood there long enough, you realize the club turns into a black lesbian bar.
It does, yeah.
They would too.
And they will hate your ass if you don't know you.
Oh, Tiffany took her shoes off. I was like, oh God,
They love me, though.
We're gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
Because this girl and she took her shoes off and jumped off the stage. And me and Cece we were like, we're gonna have to fight these girls because they was too. They but
love it.
But the guy, when they were doing the electric slide, he was so mad because he was like, these motherfuckers don't know who I am, and they were like, they shuffle into the. It was so.
Yeah, you gotta be aggressive in that room. That room was so much fun. When I first started, it was Frazier doing it, and then from Frazier it went to Shane, then went to Tiffany.
Yeah, Ruben Paul did it.
But Tiffany was that's the first person I saw that really handled. Like,
she was not afraid of them.
Yeah. And she made it easy for anybody going up to do their
My
thing.
first time there, it was fucking what's his name? Yeah, buddy, what's his name?
Yeah, Frazier.
Frazier, and John Campanera, bro.
Old
Took
school.
it way back, and that guy Bill Corso, I think his name is.
Oh,
I was gonna say Barry Diamond.
yeah, what you're talking about.
You know who it is, right?
Yeah.
And they went up first, and I went up last. But they were paying all of the same, bro. And they actually had a lot of food back then, like
That
to
catering
make fucking
system.
badass sandwiches,
like a
bro.
mad spread.
And then later on, when Tiffany was there, I think they got rid of the food.
Yeah, they gave
there
us a
was
voucher
something.
for Chinese food.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a voucher.
Some ghetto motherfuckers, bro.
No, it was crazy. They would go
We're
in
in Highland, dude.
this
The
is
worst
never-
part of-
hotel,
that's
though?
the
This is
worst
the
part
kind
San
of
Bernardino.
we never had a motel.
We never had a hotel.
This is the kind
You
of
had a
crowd.
hotel?
The
This is the
Bates
kind
Motel.
of crowd like when they were little. For them, having fun was throwing rocks at the cars in the freeway.
Dude, that's Highland right there. That's
Bro,
the worst part of San
No, I
Bernardino.
stayed in the hotel
They like breaking they like breaking bottles.
Yeah.
because I did that casino. Remember the casino Brett Ernst's ex-girlfriend used
That
to
was a
do?
badass room that paid.
Yeah, but the hotel, though.
That was badass
That was
hotel.
the first time they ever tried to sell me meth. And then,
Oh!
and I said, no,
Oh.
thank you. And then they tried to sell it to my kids.
My son, well,
Wow.
the same
Man.
gig in so Boba, right?
So Boba,
Boba.
yeah.
I brought Lisa and I brought the son, and we were all hanging out at Edwin's room, and this fool cut his foot on the floor.
Oh.
On the bed frame, he cut his foot.
Damn.
But that's a badass buffet, though, man. Don't talk shit about the buffet.
The buffet was good.
The buffet was good, bro. That chicken and waffles.
Yeah. They would shut you up in that crowd. You would hear say some lady was like, "Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Hold on." And then she waved her friend down to, "Oh, we're over here." And then, "Okay, baby, you can go."
Wow.
If they liked you, they liked you.
What? They like you, bro. What's up, fool? Name me your podcast again, bro.
Paragordo activity.
And Latino night, when are they coming?
Tuesday, November 19th. Come on
Locura,
out.
when, bro?
La Cura, and that's at the Paramount in Boyle Heights off of Cesar Chavez, and that's 8 p.m. on November 20th with you know what Raza himself, the host of the Yo-Yo podcast, Martin Moreno, and his son Hooter.
Oh, my. I owe him some money. I got to pay him.
What's up, fool? If you want people to go to your show in Baltimore, man, hit up any beauty salon and just stay there, man, and just tell give all those ladies your flyer, and they'll pass them out, man, for you. So that's what I do. I go to barber shops, bro. Before, like, I could sell at a show, I will go to a barber shop, leave my DVD, a poster, 5 tickets for the owner, and then tell the guy, man, do me a favor, man. When people are sitting down waiting for a haircut, I know they like watching cartoons. Just play my fucking DVD.
Watch cartoon.
Play my DVD. Bro.
Marketing.
Play my DVD.
That's guerrilla. That's
Straight to
grassroots.
consumer.
I will tell them that they play my DVD, bro. And I will do that to all the barber shops in Ontario. Have my DVD. Huh? And tattoo parlors too. Play my DVD, homie. So they have a lot of sit down time. People are waiting. There's like at least 25 people waiting every hour. Fucking my DVD plays all day, and these people end up being my fans, and they show up to the show, bro. It's a hustle, bro. But somebody gotta do
That's
it.
really smart, though.
Yeah. Somebody gotta do it. I learned that shit from the game. When the game had his fucking TV show, the promoter came out to him and goes, "How are we gonna promote this, man? Listen, man. I don't know how they used to promoting you, but we're gonna promote you the way we used to promoting people. We're gonna first of all put your poster at every strip bar, every rib shop, every nail salon, every barber shop from here to for 25 miles.
Damn. Put my up in there, Northgate, La Michoacana Paletas. There you go.
Because you know the clubs are gonna do it, bro. Because they expect you go to the clubs, you tell them, are you gonna promote my show? And you go to their page, they got like 300 motherfuckers, bro. And they're still promoting a guy from 2 weeks ago.
That's the truth.
They got fucking Brian.
With 4 likes.
They still have Brian Scalora performing there, bro.
That's the truth.
Nothing against him, but they're still promoting him.
And they're like they're gonna put you on their social media, and then you doing them a favor when you put them on your social media.
I know, man. We're gonna do the fucking and then they have their own podcast. Yeesh.
Oh my God.
Yeesh. You gotta do it in their car. What's up, fool? Thank you very much, Aida Rodriguez.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Momo Rodriguez.
Yes.
You're related. Eric Rivera.
Thank you, man.
Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah, man.
Lisa over there on the couch, the casting couch. Emma over there chilling like a villain, doing the work of 10. What's up, fool? Thank you very much.
This is awesome.